Yo, hello guys. I think we can start, right? Let me post my... There we go. So I'm live on X and on YouTube, so feel free to reach out to me. I can see both chats from both platforms. And let's begin. So this is the last video for today, definitely not least, right? And let's create this one. So I hope this will be smoother than the previous one. Well, we faced this beautiful bug on Premiere Pro that just didn't allow us to work with the images inside the project for some reason, but somehow we dealt with that, right? And now we can start working with the final one. And this sounds like the worst money mistake isn't bad investing or overspending. What's that? Libraries, what? Wait, where's the me? The hell's that? The track events. Where's the project itself? What the hell? Excuse me? Project. Okay, let's create new sequence. Let's place this video right here. There we go. Let's unlink this one, right? Let's link them back together. Now, let's increase the scale of the video so we can use it to place myself a little bit to the left side, right? There we go. Now let's start working with the video itself, right? And let's cut all the bloopers, all the bad takes. Let's see what we've got here. Of course, it removes itself. Okay.
The worst money mistake isn't bad investing or overspending. It's staying in the employee quadrant your entire life. Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant explains the 4 ways people earn money. E. Employee, trading time for money, limited by hours and employer. Self-employed.
First employee, I'm not gonna pronounce
employee, trading time for
letters.
money, limited by hours and employer. Self-employed, owning a job, still trading time for money. Business owner, owning a system that generates money without constant involvement. Investor, money working to create more money.
All right.
Investor, money working to create more money. Most people never escape the left side, ENS.
Okay.
They work hard their entire lives, trading hours for dollars, staying financially vulnerable. The path to financial freedom requires moving to the right side, BNI. First, start a business that solves real problems. Second, build systems.
Okay, remove this one.
Second, build systems so it doesn't require your constant presence. Third, use profits to buy assets.
Definitely we remove this.
Third,
spot
use profits
here.
to buy assets that generate passive income. Fourth, gradually shift from active income to portfolio income. Your job is your backup. Your job is your backup airfield while you build these systems. The most financially secure people have income from
Okay.
The most financially secure people have income from all four quadrants, with the majority coming from B and I. Where are you? I wrote the article that explains this concept in detail. You can read it in my newsletter. See you over there.
All right, so that's the rough cuts, right? Let's do more precise work with this Ripple Edit tool. Definitely, and let's go.
The worst money mistake isn't bad.
Now let's clean up all these gaps between different cuts,
Overspending.
right?
It's staying.
Wait a second, one more time.
Overspending. It's staying in the employee.
Okay. Let's remove this thing.
Life. Robert Kiyosaki's earn money. Employee.
I think this is enough, right?
Earn money. Employee.
Yes.
4 ways people earn money. Employee. Money. Employee. People earn money. Employee.
Oh, I already I have a gap here, so anyways, I need to cut this.
Employee. Trading time for money, limited by hours and employer. Employee. Trading time for money.
Okay, let's cut this thing here.
And employer. Self-employed.
Self-employed. Let's remove all these gaps.
Time for money. Business owner. Owning a system that generates.
There we go.
And involvement. Invest.
Involvement. I think we need a little bit space here, right?
And involvement. Investor.
Money makes more money.
Create more money. Most people never escape more money. Most people never
Escape left side.
ENS. They work hard their entire life.
A little bit shorter, this pause, right?
ENS. They work hard their left side. ENS. They work hard their
entire lives.
Financially vulnerable. The path to financial freedom requires moving to the right side.
BNI.
First, start a business.
Okay.
Real problems. Second, build systems so constant presence. Third, use profits.
Okay, a huge gap here. Let's remove this one.
Great passive income. Fourth,
gradually, there we go.
Income. Your job is your build these systems. The most financially secure people there.
See you over there. I think I need to cut this here, right? Because here's my eyes already off the camera, so it's not very good. So, okay, that's the material, right? Now let's start working with text, right? With transcription. Let's begin with transcribing the audio track, and let's see what we have here if we need to make any edits in it. Again, we are missing like the first article here, right? So we can edit It's still like worst mistake, right? Not the worst. But I have it. And there we go.
The worst money mistake.
Wait a second.
The worst money mistake.
And the word money is missing completely. Money mistake.
The worst money mistake isn't bad investing or overspending. It's
overspending. Again.
The worst money mistake isn't bad investing or overspending. It's staying in the employee quadrant your entire life. Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant.
Kiyosaki's
cash flow quadrant explains the 4 ways people earn money. Employee.
Employee. Trading time for money.
Employee. Trading time for money. Limited by hours and employer.
And employer.
Self-employed. Owning a job, still trading time for money. Business owner. Owning a system that generates money without constant involvement. Investor. Money working to create more money. Most people never escape the left side, E and S.
E and S.
E and S. They work hard their entire lives, trading hours for dollars, staying financially vulnerable. The path to financial freedom requires moving to the right side, B and I. First, start a business that solves real problems. Second, build systems so it doesn't require your constant presence.
Doesn't require your constant presence, right?
Require your constant presence. Third, use profits to buy assets that generate passive income. Fourth, gradually shift from active income to portfolio income.
Not particular income, but portfolio income. I thought pronunciation was good, no?
Income to portfolio income.
Without here, right?
To portfolio income. Your job is your backup airfield.
Backup airfield.
Backup airfield while you build these systems. The most financially secure people have income from all 4 quadrants, with the majority coming from B and I. Where are you? I wrote the article that explains this concept in detail. You can.
Okay, let's place this here, right?
I wrote the article that explains this concept in detail. You can read it in my newsletter. See you over there.
See you over there. See you over there.
Newsletter. See you over there.
You can read it. What? You can read it in my newsletter. See you over there, like so.
The article that explains this concept in detail. You can read it in my newsletter. See you over there.
All right, so that's our transcript, right? The transcription was pretty good, I would say, right? Pretty accurate. We're not without fixes, but still, right? I would say pretty good. Okay, let's see. We have commas, we have dots, we have question marks as well, exclamation marks, maybe, no. Okay, so there goes our captions. Let's select one of them, go to edit, track style and set this as track style. So there we go.
The worst money mistake isn't bad investing or spending. It's staying in the employee quadrant your entire life.
Okay, this video will be working with the quadrant, like a cash flow quadrant from Robert Kiyosaki, right? So I have an image of this quadrant that I created for my articles. So I think I will be using the same one for the video. We'll see.
The worst money mistake isn't bad investing or spending. It's staying in the employee quadrant your entire life.
Okay, I know the video, the exact footage that I need to use here. And it's this one.
It's staying in the employee quadrant your entire life.
Let's do this thing first of all. Let's increase the size of it, right? Like so. Let's place it right here. Let's go like put a position and oh, wait a second, not here. Now let's deal with speed and duration, and let's shrink it to seconds. No, it's too big, right? So 200, 300.
It's staying in the employee quadrant your entire life.
There we go. So this is the position and scale, and now I want to increase it up to 120%, something like that, right? Maybe even more. Let's see, and let's move it here. Let's see how it looks like.
Spending. It's staying in the employee quadrant your entire life. Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant explains the 4 ways people earn money. Employee, trading time for money, limited by hours and employer. Self-employed, owning a job, still trading time for money. Business owner, owning a system. Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant explains the 4 ways people earn money. Employee. Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant.
Wait a second, why did I left this? I think I want to cut this here. That's weird. I thought I should cut this off. Okay, let's remove this one. There we go. That's weird pause here.
Your entire life. Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow.
There we go. So again, let's adjust our adjustment layer till the end of the video. So I can show Robert here, for example. Let me see if I can find this guy. It should be over there. Okay, it should be right here, like Robert Kiyosaki. There we go. Okay, here we need to add one more thing, right? And this should be new rectangle. Go. Let's place it underneath like so. Let's increase it this way, right? And let's change the color to black. There we go.
Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant explains the
Okay, this is the scale. Let's put it on 100 maybe, or maybe even less, like so.
Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant
Explains the fourth. Let's do it like so.
the 4 ways people earn money. Employee.
4 ways. And now let's see, like quadrant. Cash flow quadrant. Wait a second. Cash flow. There we go. That's the quadrant. Great.
Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant explains the 4 ways people.
Okay, let's do it this way, like 60. This is the first scale, right?
The 4 ways.
There we go. That's the scale. Then we cut this here, right? And then we will focus on employee quadrant, which is exactly this position. And
Employee. Trading time for money.
let's go and increase it like this. And the position should go here, right? Employee. Like so. So let's see.
Entire life. Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant explains the 4 ways people earn money. Employee. Trading time for money, limited by hours and employer. Limited by hours and employer.
Let's copy that. Paste it right here. Oops. Next one should be, yeah, this is the position number 1, right?
Self-employed. Owning a job.
It should be 200%, right? So let's see. Owning a job, like 200% here. Self-employed, and let's fix it on this position, right? Let's cut this guys here. Move that one.
Employee. Trading time for money, limited by hours and employer. Self-employed. Owning a job, still trading time for money. Business.
Let's copy that. Paste it right here. Business owner.
Business owner. Owning a system that generates money.
Okay. Remove this one, this one. Let's place it 200% here. And focus would be right here, right?
That generates money without constant involvement. Investor.
Generates. Again, let's see if we can show this somehow, right? Generates money without constant involvement. something like that.
That generates money without constant involvement.
Okay, cut this off here. Put this there. Remove this point, this point.
Investor, money working to create more money. Most people investor, money working to create more money.
More money. Go, and this is investor, right? It should be 100%, and with the focus on the letter I. There we go. Should be
Money. Business owner, owning a system that generates money without constant involvement. Investor, money working to create more money. Most people never escape the left side, ENS.
Let's show the left side, right? Again, remove this one and this one. Left side, ENS. There we go.
Most people never escape the left side, ENS. They work hard their entire lives, trading hours for dollars, staying financially vulnerable. Their entire lives
Working hard, right? How do we show that? Working hard. I think this one.
trading hours for dollars, staying financially vulnerable. The path to financial freedom requires moving to the right side.
Moving to the right side, right? Let's do that. Let's wait a second. We need to remove this one and this one. There we go. Right side, right? Business owner and investor.
Freedom requires moving to the right side, BNI. First, start a business that solves real problems. Second, build systems so it doesn't require your constant presence. First, start a business that solves real problems.
Okay. Let's do something like that, right? Start a business.
Start a business that solves real problems. Second, build systems so it doesn't require your constant presence.
Build systems that doesn't require.
Second, build systems so it doesn't require your constant presence. Third, use profits to buy assets that generate passive income.
Buy assets. Okay, so assets. I don't think I have something. Something under investments or assets, right? Okay, let's try to find maybe real estate. Buy assets. that generate income. Can we find like a commercial real estate here? It's so. Okay, this is closer to the idea, right? Let's see, maybe I can use this video. Why not? I think I have something under this real estate. Or maybe we can use this one. No. It doesn't look like a fit for me. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a big one, so that's good.
Third, use profits to buy assets that generate passive income. From active income.
Something like that, I would say.
Third, use profits to buy assets that generate passive income. Fourth, gradually shift from active income to portfolio income. Your job is your
Okay. To portfolio income rates.
Fourth, gradually shift from active income to portfolio income.
That's the portfolio.
Your job is your backup airfield while you build these systems. The most financially secure people have income from all four quadrants. Is your backup airfield while you build these systems. The most financially secure people have income from all four quadrants.
Okay, so I think I have an idea, right? So we can paste this here. Quadrants. Let's do that. Like, let's remove all this stuff. In fact, let's remove all the points here, right? And let's just add something like a check mark, right? Wait a second. Can we check? Can we find maybe a footage with a check mark? Check mark, no. No, I guess we need to create one, right? Okay, let's use Figma for that. Why not? Oh, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. I think I'm overcomplicating that. Check mark emoji, right? Like this one. Can I select this one, right? and create a new text layer and put it right here. Yes. There we go. It's exactly what we need here. Check mark, and let's see. Text, right? This one. Let's do it this way, right? Let's choose like green color. Let's use a stroke. Just a little bit. Like so. There we go. So, okay, now we have this one. This one. 1, 2. Wait, what? Then 3. Then 4. There we go. And now we just need to add. Now we need to definitely reposition them. Oops. Excuse me. Like this one should be right here. Next one should be here. And the last one. Like should be here, right? But here. Okay, so 57, 46, right? 46. And here it's exactly the same. Okay, and now let's add transitions, something like a wipe type of transition, right? Wipe.
The most
I think that should do it. Wipe, wipe, and wipe here.
build these systems. The most financially secure people have income from all 4 quadrants, with the majority coming from BNI.
With the majority coming from BNI. So that's not the end of it, right? Let's put it right here. There we go. Let's place like something ellipse, right? On top of that. Where is it? Again, layer ellipse. Oh, there we go. This is so clunky, or I can just, I don't know how to work with that properly. Feels a little bit clunky for me. Okay, so this is the shape, right? We don't need fill, we just need stroke like this one, a little bit, maybe 10, like so, right? And the shape itself The shape should be somewhere around here, right? The majority coming from, and again, just wipe here.
Systems. The most financially secure people have income from all 4 quadrants, with the majority coming from B and I. Where are you? I wrote the article that...
And there goes my article. So let me save the project, because I had a problem with that, right? With the in the previous video, so I don't want to lost my progress. Okay.
I wrote the article that...
Let's place it right here. Okay, this is position number 1.
I wrote the article that explains this concept in detail. You can read it in my
newsletter, and there goes my article. This is the Robert Kiyosaki. Oh, there we go. That's my quadrant. Let's make it is out. This one is in. There we go. For some reason I cannot edit it if it's not longer than I need.
I wrote the article that explains this concept in detail. You can read it in my newsletter. See you over there.
All right, that's it. That was a little bit too much, I would say, in terms of B-rolls, right? But we did it. Yeah, a lot of B-rolls on this one. Okay, let's work with the audio. And as far as I remember, I don't need to increase the volume too much, right? Maybe to 2 decibels maximum. High pass filter, 70, right? Or 80, doesn't matter actually. Maybe it matters, but I'm not able to like hear the difference. There we go. Next is equalizer, volume enhancer with 2 decibels gain, and hard limiter, -1 through peak. There we go. And let's see.
The worst money mistake isn't bad investing or spending. It's staying in the employee quadrant your entire life. Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant explains the 4 ways people earn money. Employee, trading time for money, limited by hours and employer. Self-employed, owning a job.
Okay, I think we still need like maybe here plus 1 more, right? 3 decibels here. Hope this will be enough.
The worst money mistake isn't bad investing or spending. It's staying in the employee quadrant your entire life. Robert?
Yep, that's the ideal picture here. Now we can finally add... Oh, wait a second, where is my music? The audio track right here. There we go. Just like so. -20.
The worst money mistake isn't bad investing or spending. It's staying in the employee quadrant your entire life. Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant explains the 4 ways people earn money. Employee, trading time for money, limited by hours and employer. Self-employed, owning a job, still trading time for money. Business owner, owning a system that generates money without constant involvement. Investor, money working to create more money.
And finally, Lumetri colors, right? We go to Lumetri scopes, Lumetri color, and go to adjustment layer, select this one. All the adjustments, we can see that, wait a second, temperature is a little bit off here. I want to make it warmer, much warmer, like so. Decrease tint a little bit. Do I need to increase exposure? I don't think so. I think we have a bunch of lights here, right? So let's go and increase saturation a little bit. Then we go and create my favorite S-curve. Just like that. Beautiful. And vignette.
Most people never escape the left side ENS. They work hard their entire life.
I think that's cool, right? So it looks good. Okay, that's it for me, guys. And if you want to see the final result, definitely follow my channels, and you can watch this particular video on Friday. But today will be the first video will be released, and you can see it in several hours. And I will publish them all, and you definitely will see the results of our work today. And yeah, feel free to follow me on my socials, and have a great day, guys. See you soon somewhere else.